Real Housewives of Potomac, darlings. Ciao. Another episode of The Old and Petty. Oh God, the show. So Giselle and Monique, they're still sitting down talking. But you know what left off from last week. And Monique is, you know, talking to her about, you know, the whole Kendall situation, and you know, it was definitely a thing that both Giselle and Charisse judged up to come against Giselle. But with that said, I don't feel bad for Giselle, because Giselle's not a likable person on the show. She's just not. Giselle do a lot. She's shady as hell. Whatever. So, they're talking, you know, about the whole thing. You know, Giselle, she's trying to boost her own head up. And, you know, she likes the fact that she has satisfaction over Monique in this moment. She says, you know, we'll never be friends. We'll never be best friends. You know, because the fact that you and Charisse thought that would hurt me, y'all tried to purposely hurt me. We'll never be best friends. But we can coexist and be cool and all this other kind of stuff. Giselle, I'm glad that you're finally admitting that you just don't like Monique. Like, way before any of this happened, you still didn't like Monique. Just say that. Like, I don't understand. Monique was just like, child, I'm cool with it. We ain't never got to be friends. We ain't never really got to like each other. So, okay, cool. What else happened? Okay, so Giselle left. They agreed to just be cool, I suppose, but we'll see how long that lasts. We got to the wine tasting event. This is where all the ladies went wine tasting. You know, it was nice. It seemed like it was a cool trip. And you know, just digs being thrown the entire time from Giselle. Giselle's going back and forth with Karen. Karen, oh, this is why I've been married for 23 years, because I know how to serve my man and all this other kind of stuff. Oh, Karen, you just don't have nothing else to do, sis, but serve your man. So, okay. But of course, you know, this entire time Giselle was just pointing out that Karen did not have a ring on. Karen didn't have a ring on. And Ashley too. I wonder why Karen's not wearing her ring. Who gives a damn? Like, why do y'all keep messing with Karen? It is the most... I can see if Karen was making up lies and spilling y'all own tea on y'all. But the fact that she don't want to spill her own personal tea with y'all, what is wrong with that? Ashley talking about, oh, she's a millennial, so we put, you know, we, you know, tell everything, we live in our truth and all. Not everybody goes by that mess. Why is somebody obligated to tell you every single detail of their life? Why? I don't get, you see, but Ashley's issue, Ashley is just giving Karen back what Karen gave her first season. Karen's first season was really, really rough. And not Karen, Ashley's season was rough. You know, it's kind of like the pick on the new girl, and Karen, you have to earn your place in Potomac, and, you know, just being extra and bougie. And now Karen's going through it, but the difference is that Karen is going through a lot of like real life deep issues. Ashley wasn't going through anything deep except for trying to fit in with these ladies, which leads me to Candice. All Candice is trying to do, Candice has bad moments to speak up. She don't have the best timing. She can be annoying at times, but Candice is just trying to fit in with y'all and get to know her. But y'all keep shunning her off to the background, not paying her no attention. It's kind of like how you treat like a little sister or something. It's kind of like they're just like, oh, whatever. That's just our little baby sister. She just wants to fit in. or something like that. But it's just no need to like just be mean to her. And Ashley, you having a similar experience in Candice, you knowing how it is to be a new girl in this particular group of ladies, you would think that you would open her with open arms, but no, you mean and hateful and tied and through like the rest of them. Oh Lord. Okay, so while they was at the wine tasting, they went outside, and Candice, she chose this opportunity, bad timing. She chose this opportunity to bring up what was going on, what her and Karen and Sharice talked about, you know, about her fitting in and about her voicing her opinion to the group. So she went over to Robin and Ashley, and Candice was just like, I would like to talk to y'all. And Ashley was just like, wait a minute, the lighting is everything right here. Let me take a picture. So they're taking pictures. So then Karen had to bring up, she was just like, you know, y'all are kind of rude, to be honest with you. Like, she legit, like, just came up here. She asked y'all nicely. She did not raise her voice, any of that. And y'all are still, like, shunning her off to the side. Robin was just like, what are you talking about, Ashley? Like, oh my gosh. So Candice, she started to talk to the ladies, and then Giselle comes up, and she was just like, you know what, I just feel like y'all are just seeing one side of me, and I feel like y'all are not really giving me a proper chance. Y'all are judging me on whatever happened yesterday or last year, and you know, y'all not letting me move on from it. Giselle was just like, well, you haven't showed us anything. You haven't. Y'all aren't paying attention. I don't really know what I would do in this situation, because I've been where Candice is at, and I understand being an outsider. I understand not really fitting in with people, landing some jokes, and they're not really hitting. People just looking at you like you're crazy. And I probably would have tried one time, but after that, I would have been done. Like, if you just honestly don't want to get to know me, and just say that you met me in a bad light, like if I was getting into it with somebody, or you know, whatever the issue is, or if you heard some things about me, and when you meet me, and say like you meet me for like the second or third time, and I'm totally different and nice and cool like I normally am, but you still choose to see me in that negative light, then forget you, screw you, and you know, we ain't got to be friends, and that's fine. So it just kind of seems like Candice really wants to be friends with them, and I get it, you know, but I think that you should just hang with the girls that you're cool with. But right now you're cool with Karen and Sharice, so just deal with Karen and Sharice and forget about the other ones. Ashley's fake, a flip-flopper, messy, drama. Giselle is just one of the worst personalities on television. You know, Robin just do whatever Giselle do. You know, Robin has her own mind Robin has her own mind when she has to have her own mind. But when she can just sit back and just chill and be the little follower friend, like when she's with Giselle, she will do that for sure. So I wouldn't even pay them helpers no attention. And even Monique really don't have your back, Candice, like you think she do either. She kind of flip-flops too, and she tries to show that, oh, you need to show restraint and all this kind of stuff. Excuse me? Restraint? Did you try to choke a hoe with an umbrella? Child, please. Anyway. Okay, so they had a scene where they all got back in the car, child. You know, Karen, you know, I really appreciate Karen, because Karen's really trying to help Candice out. I guess on her delivery and speaking to the ladies and checking the ladies when they're in the wrong, which is a lot of the times. So they get back in the car. Monique, she brought up the whole thing that she was just like, I think I want to have my own, make my own wine or whatever. And she was just like, you know, the way that I'm going to do it is I'm just going to put my name on it like Karen. You know, which was a dig at Karen, but you know, it was kind of funny. Ashley took that information and started throwing digs at Karen. And Karen read that little girl for Phyllis. She was just like, let me tell you something, Ashley. I'm going to say this once. My marriage is an institution. It is real. Your marriage is a fake the world situation. I hollered. She was just like, child, and it was starting to get ugly. Ashley, fake the world, fake the world. Who are you? And all this. My husband said, my husband and your husband have sat down and had conversations. So he says a lot about you. That apparently, Karen's husband wants to move to Florida, and apparently he told Ashley's husband that, you know, whether Karen wants to go or not, I'm going to Florida. Giselle just up in the front, sitting beside Ashley, just laughing and grinning, loving every moment. I'm just like, oh Lord, I don't know if I can make it on this kind of show. Just having to prove something to somebody. Who are any of y'all? Seriously. So anyway, so they're going back and forth, and Karen got upset. Karen was just like, child, you act like your husband's so great. Your husband put your mama in a duplex somewhere and talk about her like a dog. And I was just like, ooh, Lord. It got real ugly. So Candice, once again, bad timing. But I understand why she said what she said, because she was irritated and she was upset because of how Ashley was treating her, you know, a few minutes ago. So she was just like, you know what, Ashley, you say you claim you got all this juice and all this stuff on Karen. Why don't you just say it? Stop holding it back. Ashley told my child, you need to stop inserting yourself. Candice told her to go suck a dick. I was like, ooh. Now I like that one, Candice. That was a good move. Okay, now mind you, you know, still, Giselle still won't come for Charisse in the same manner she comes for Monique. And she says it's because, you know, her and Charisse has history and have actually been friends and all this other kind of stuff. You know, Giselle just won't admit that she just don't like Charisse. I mean, Monique. She just don't like her. And it just smells like envy to me. There's no reason. And, what did she say? She said that what Charisse and Monique did to her, it just comes off as mean. It was just mean. You don't think you're mean, Giselle? Did Giselle watch herself on the show? I don't get it. Delusion is the name of the game. Okay, let's see. Okay, what else happened? They had a little boat ride. And they're talking, and you know, Candice actually got to explain a little bit more to the girls as to why she felt the way that she felt. They actually sat down and listened to her, and Monique have some kind of restraint about yourself and all this other kind of stuff. And Monique, you are not even the classiest thing in the world. Ain't none of y'all really that classy. Y'all just fake classy, really. And I'm just like, Lord. Oh, Lord. So anyway, but, you know, this is a pretty good episode of Potomac. I enjoyed it, but they just get on my nerves so bad. So anyway, they actually took a little walk, a little hike. And it was actually Karen, Giselle, and Ashley together walking. I'm just like, I don't even know how you able to deal with a person that's just so fake. Like, how do you put on airs like this deep, this hard, this bad, this strong? Like, I don't know how any of them do it, because ain't none of them friends. Ain't no way. There's no way. One thing I do appreciate about Potomac is that compared to the other shows, they will, you know, bring each other to the carpet, and they will bring up all kinds of stuff and talk about stuff that's going on the internet, whatever. So they will talk about, you know, a lot of, you know, they will make people face their truths. But with that, like, there's no way that you can care about a person that you keep bringing down to the carpet, that you keep bringing down, you know, to a bad place. There's no love there at all between any of y'all, I don't think. Except for maybe Giselle and Robin, but that's just because, you know, Giselle sees Robin as just, you know, her Robin, and Giselle is Batman. So we're even gonna see next week that they really trying to see if Karen stays in Great Falls, so they're gonna go to Karen's house, Giselle, Ashley, and Robin, and they're gonna dress up in disguise, and Robin gonna go to the door and go ring the doorbell, as if she the pizza man and stuff. And I'm just like, what? Oh Lord. Okay, so what else happened? They started to have a fun towards the latter end of the trip. Yeah, so they had a little scene where they decided to surprise Monique to celebrate Monique's birthday. I was wondering when this was going to happen because it didn't look like they was going ever actually thank Monique and celebrate Monique's birthday. I was just like, Lord, all this drama on your birthday, but you invited them. You did. You couldn't have paid me, but of course they did pay y'all to do it. That's why y'all had to do it. But anyway, so they all dressed up in burlesque clothes. All they really did was just put on some boas, child, and call it a day. I thought Ashley looked ridiculous. Robin, I liked her dress, but the bow was unnecessary. Same thing with Monique. But I get it, the whole burlesque look. I thought Karen looked cute. I thought Giselle looked good. I thought Charisse looked good. Candice, she looked good. Everybody else was tied and through. Monique's dress could have worked just without the boa in the pocketbook. That was a little much. It was too much going on. Let's see. So Giselle, she finally used this opportunity. She done waited this whole episode, but she finally used this opportunity to speak to Charisse a little bit about the whole thing. Charisse and Monique agreed earlier. They was just like, look, they both kind of just told on each other. They both just kind of pointed the finger at each other when they both was in the wrong. But like I said, I don't care because it's Giselle. So they're talking, back and forth, and Karen did not get out of Giselle did not come out of her way and throw all kinds of digs at Charisse like she did Monique. Giselle easily accepted Charisse's apology and let it go. They talking about, we should kiss or kiss later or something. Let me find out. I won't be surprised. I was just like, Lord. And Candice, Robin expressed how she felt like Candice was coming at her. Candice was just like, I wasn't coming at you, girl. But I can see why you say that. What else? So they had the little burlesque dancers came out, they did the little thing. Then Robin and Ashley went over there to put on a performance, just two white women over there, just trying to do their thing. Robin shaped like a box, Ashley shaped like a box, and just got a butt on the end. Just like, Lord. Whatever. Then they reenacted Robin and Monique getting into it with the umbrella, and Monique laughed, and at the very end, the very last moment of the trip, they had fun, which is sad. It really is. As the rest of the time was just shade and arguments and showing out and acting a fool in front of white people. That was pretty much it, y'all. Next week is gonna be even more petty. They say they left all the drama there, but not really, because they still messing with Karen. I know Karen is a lot and a mess and all that, but she just don't want to tell y'all her personal business. What is wrong with that? Y'all not really friends. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaka. Mr. Chalaka, Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld, Instagram and Twitter at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chisky on Facebook, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe on my social media handles will be in the bottom bar below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.